What's up, everybody? Today we're going to take a look at my preview video. All right. If you missed my draft video yesterday, like I said, that's going to be the companion video to this video. And what I mean by that is, as you watch the Cowboys in the playoffs, if wherever they're struggling, go back and look at my draft video, look at the prospects, how they fit, and it'll just get your feet wet. You know what I mean? Get your feet wet. It's draft coverage, time, and I will keep going through draft coverage, even that we're in the playoffs. All right, I don't stop there. I don't stop there. I don't believe in that. I believe in trying to get this team better, because we do have holes and that sort of thing. So taking a look at the preview here, before we get started, shout out to our all pros. Okay, this is serious. Cat mode, baby. Shout out to our all pros, like I said. First team all pro, Micah Parsons, linebacker. That's what I wanted to see. I've been saying it all year on Twitter. That's the important one there. The Pro Bowls, I don't give a crap about those. I wanted to see him as an all pro. He got it. First team all pro. Trevon Diggs as well. And the GOATs, Zach Martin, bro. All right, go ahead and just get the Hall of Fame bust ready for him, because every year it's all pros. He's stacking them like crazy. Still remains pretty durable. We got to get him the ring, bro. We got to get Zach Martin that ring, man. We're getting down to it. Like I said, we're getting down to it. All right. So that's good there. And on second team all pro, our punter Anger, he got a second team. So good for them. I love it. They deserved it. All of them did. And that's what it is. Now, as far as this game goes, you're hearing a lot about everybody saying, we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to stop the run, we got to do this and that, physicality, all this bullshit, right? I know it's people coming out with these videos and that sort of thing. I mean, we all need the entertainment. That's why we come to YouTube, right? So, but I'm gonna keep it simple as it is, man. I'm gonna keep it real as fuck, bro, because it comes down to the culture, with the Cowboys, all right? And has Mike McCarthy done enough in that locker room to change that Jerry Jones entitlement culture? It's very, very difficult. We saw it go downhill when Jimmy left. They struggled with Barry Switzer. The players had enough in them to overcome some of the bad coaching, and they got that final Super Bowl. But the culture went downhill from there. All right, this doesn't come down to being physical, stopping the run. I mean, these are all hallmark things that you're gonna want to do in every game, not just the playoffs. So, don't buy too much into that. You know what I mean? It's football, right? Everybody's got to stop the run. Everybody's got to be physical. You don't get to the playoffs without being physical. All right, so these are just ancillary topics that people are talking about. The root of what the Cowboys' success is going to rely on. Has Mike McCarthy done enough here to root out some of the Garrett guys and overcome this Jerry Jones culture? And what I mean by that, guys, is effort. All right. The questions that you see on people talking about, on TV or on other channels, as far as like will the Cowboys screw up? Will they not show up? Will the defense do something? Will there's just a lot of questions out there, and rightfully so, because of the culture. This Cowboys team is loaded, bro. All right, we should win this game. We should win this game. It comes down to the effort. And you'll see it in the first couple of drives. You know what I mean? All the losses the Cowboys have had, you saw it. You saw the look. All right, we're talking real right now. Those losses that we incurred, maybe outside of Tampa, but the other ones, you knew that, okay, this is gonna be one of those days. This is gonna be one of those days. They called it in, they reeled it in. The effort's not there. They're not quite going through the motions, but you don't see the pop, the hunger. Those were the hallmarks of all the losses of the Cowboys. All right. Oh, relax. We'll get back on track and this and that. All right. That's another thing I can't stand about Cowboys fans. The whole relax thing. To me, it's like the participation trophy. All right. Some of these fans are pussies, bro. I'll be straight up, bro. Like, for real. Like, you can't have that weak-minded mentality about relax and we'll be okay. Like, dude, if we haven't had a trophy here in a long time. I'm not relaxing anymore, bro. Like, we should win this game, and it's going to come down to the effort. You know what I mean? Execution. They got to clean up the penalties, but the effort is number one here. It's period. That's what it's going to be. All right. Now, if they come out here and lose, and it's a close game and this sort of thing, the weaknesses, they always get magnified, right? And that's why I called my draft video the companion video to this Cowboys game and for the playoffs, right? I said that a couple times in that video because, we have weaknesses, and so do the 49ers. But for the Cowboys, they have improved this season. They've improved significantly. But the offensive line, the continuity, I am legitimately worried about Tyron Smith. The rust, that shit's real. And I said in my last video, I wouldn't mind Terrence Steele being out there. You know what I mean? But we'll see what they do. So that's why I looked at offensive line. Guard, I don't think they're going to bring back Colin Williams. McGovern's not the answer, right? But we're going to talk deep about this offensive line. However the season ends, at the end of the season when everything's done, we'll talk about the offensive line. That's they gotta fix that, all right? And defensively, I think you're good to go, man. Just keep adding more weapons into this. They got to get younger on the edge. We do have really good players there. I really like how DeMarcus Lawrence was the catalyst to the defense, and we're gonna have to see it in the playoffs. All right, what is the effort, right? What is the effort gonna look like? You'll know, man. You'll know. The first couple drives, if it looks like bullshitty, like some of the losses, you'll know. Like, okay, we're gonna do this and that. Conversely, you'll know if we're gonna whoop that ass. All right, you will. The Cowboys, when they whoop that ass, they're running on all cylinders. The offense is executing. They're limiting penalties. They're hitting all the routes. The receivers are catching everything. They're not dropping passes. We're extending drives, scoring drives in the red zone. Defensively, we're getting turnovers. We're shutting down, the offense. We're limiting them. That's when you'll know, we're gonna whip that ass. So for the Cowboys, it's the effort, right? It's the effort. That's what it's gonna come down to. The effort. Do they want it? Do they want it? All right. Do these players want it, or do they feel comfortable with Jerry back here? Like, oh well, we gave it a good shot. We gave it a good shot. I don't want that, because that's the culture that's been here, and we've seen a lot of these playoff teams, do that, but they haven't gotten past the divisional round, since after that last Super Bowl with the Cowboys. All the playoff teams that have made it into the playoffs this century, 2007, 9, 14, 16, 18, divisional rounds, they got knocked out. All right, so we'll see what this team is really made of. You know what I mean? What these guys are made of. Do they want it? Can they overcome that Jerry Jones comfort culture? All right, guys, let me know what you think about this video here. Speaking straight up with you guys, we can win this game. There's no doubt in my mind we can win this game. All right. But we got to see that effort. Like I said. All right. Guys, continue to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you for the next video, guys. Post game on Sunday. Peace, everybody.